Yo, what's up, everybody? It's your boy, Khoi. I think my line of work has sort of desensitized me to death in a way. I mean, death is not a common thing. We sure hope that death is not a common thing in the hospital. Otherwise, what are we even doing, man? But it's inevitable that you will come into contact with death working in this field. And I think it has really desensitized some of us to death. You know, when a lot of people, it's their first experience of death, seeing a loved one dying in hospital. Even taking bloods, man, like, it's some people's first experience ever getting a needle stabbed in their vein. And just because we are healthcare workers, we're so used to seeing these things that we sort of expect others to feel the same, but it's not. It's some people's literally first time ever getting a needle stuck inside their arm. And so, yeah, like I said, death is not a common thing, but we're so used to seeing this occurring that it becomes just another death, you know? Oh, he's old, he's gonna die. We've tried to do everything. By the way, hospital executives, I'm not saying anything. I'm not identifying anyone, I'm just sharing my story. Don't get it twisted, okay? Yeah. I'm just sharing the world how I feel. Now I get the chance to sit down and I'm thinking to myself, like, how it must have felt for the family. Yeah. It's a big thing. It will always be a big thing. Which makes me think as well, like, with the day-to-day stuff that we worry about so much, like, it's not gonna matter when you're on your deathbed, is it? You worry about not making enough money, not spending enough time doing these meaningless things, stuff that you have to do, stuff that other people tell you to do. When you're on your deathbed, you're not going to be thinking about these things. Oh, I could have bench pressed 180 kilograms. I could have made $10 billion. I could have won the lotto. I could have traveled the world, do all these things. Like, none of these things matter, man. None of these things matter. Sure, you may think that your life goal is to be a billionaire, to drive fast cars and I don't know what other things, be a YouTuber, have 10 million subscribers on YouTube. All of these things don't mean jack shit when you're on your deathbed and you're thinking, I just want to see my daughter, I just want to see my son, but they are on the other side of the world. I just want to see them for the last time. Really makes me think. And I know the holiday season is coming up, and there are people out there stressing about the extra calories they're gonna gain when they're spending time with their loved ones. There are people out there thinking a drop of alcohol will kill me. It's gonna ruin my physique. Look at me, man. I'm a fat ass. I don't care. Did I regret drinking with my friends and my family back in Vietnam? Hell no. When am I gonna see them again? When am I gonna see my grandfather alive? again? When am I gonna see him being in the same place as my uncles and aunties again? When am I gonna see my whole family being together again? You know, these things could happen. I could very well lose control of the wheel tomorrow and kill myself. I don't know, a fire might burn up the house tomorrow or the next week. Who knows? All of these things could happen. And I'm sitting here, if I worry about this extra bit of belly fat, this drop of alcohol, it's gonna ruin my physique. It's gonna make my gym progress go slower. I might take more time to bench press 180 kilogram, whatever. I'm not gonna be thinking about that when I'm on my deathbed, you know? Insane. I talked to a colleague the other day while we were working. I asked her, I think I saw you at my gym. I think I might have seen someone that looked like you. Was that you? And it was actually her, and she does go to my gym, and we started chatting. And I asked her, so what is your focus? Like, what are you focusing on when you go to the gym? And she told me, it's mainly to get in shape after I had my child. But also, I train mainly for my mental health. I train so that I don't go insane. And that was the first time I ever heard anyone say that. That's the first time I ever heard someone say that they go to the gym to work on their mental health, to not go insane. And I felt so heard. I felt less alone, you know? Sure, like we all go to the gym to look better, be stronger. I don't know. It's an ego thing. We want to be a certain way. We want to look a certain way. But unless you know that you're gonna be competing, you're gonna step foot on a stage, I see no point in meticulously tracking your calories. It might get you to your goal faster, but I just see no point in it, man. Like, sure, I could do it. I could literally pull out a scale right now, weigh my rice, weigh my prawns, weigh my fish. Every single thing is going to be accounted for. But like, it's so pointless, man. It's so pointless. I don't train to look a certain way. I train because I like it, man. And that's the first time I ever heard someone said to me, I train for my mental health. And I feel less alone. Yeah. You know, the sort of things you think about that don't actually mean anything to you in the end. By the way, I'm not losing hope, guys. I'm not going insane. I do still think life is very meaningful. I'm not saying that everything is meaningless, as in, oh, there's no point in living anymore. Because if I'm telling you that life is meaningless and I continue to live, that means I'm a hypocrite, right? Life is meaningless, and yet I still keep on living. So that means something. That means there's something holding me back from committing suicide. I'm still living, and I find enjoyment in living. So these things are not meaningless per se, but I just don't find them relevant, man, in the grand scheme of things. I don't know what I'm talking about. I hope you guys are doing well. Happy holidays. Do spend time with your loved ones. Yeah. I'm so glad that I spend time with my family. I'm so glad that I didn't care about the calories. I didn't care about the food. Man, my auntie is the best cook. She makes the best food ever. I gained like 3 kilograms, 4 kilograms thanks to her. And I'm happy for it. I'm not feeling sad. I'm not feeling down because I'm a little bit heavier. I'm a little bit tubbier. I don't feel sad because I drank some alcohol. It's gonna ruin my metabolism. It's catabolic for my muscles. It's gonna set me back on my goals. I don't care, man. I don't care. I don't care if I'm not a billionaire. I don't care if I'm not out there grinding, investing. I don't care, man. I don't care. You can say all of these things. Am I coping? Yes, I am. I am coping. I'm coping very well. Yeah, man. All of these things doesn't matter. You're a billionaire. You're gonna die in the end, man. You got a fast car, you're gonna die, man. You're gonna die. Everyone's gonna die. No one's gonna make it out of life alive. You can't take your money with you to the grave. I'm not saying I'm not gonna stop making money. I'm not saying money is meaningless, but I'm just saying you're not gonna take all of your money down to the grave. So, yeah, think about it. You want to invest? You want to invest in your future? You might as well die tomorrow, man. Something might happen to you. Anyways, hope you guys are doing well. Stay strong. God bless, and I'll speak to you soon.